Guys, welcome back, and here we go again with another installment of our rare Kyosho Mini Z unboxings. Again, small kits from Japan, guys. This is one I toyed with for a while. I wanted to get it and I didn't want to get it. I thought, you know what, it looks old and dated, but it's kind of historic. It's one of the Skynet ones, and if you've watched my old vids, guys, you would have seen that I unboxed Skynet ones in the past. I had the kit car from Knight Rider, and I also had Batman. So this is the Mad Max Interceptor, and this is the clean version. I've noticed they've got a dirty version. Yeah, this is the clean one. So, yep. This is old though. It was made for the MR015. So it's actually knocking on for a while. I think the only one, I mean, I don't really get the Japanese ones. There's a few Japanese ones that are out. I don't really know much about them for them to be appealing, and they're old cars, like the old version of the Nissan Fairlady. So, well, I'm making a right mess of this. Okay, right. So, they're the older versions, and they won't appeal to me. The only one that kind of would appeal would be the DeLorean from Back to the Future, but I don't know about that one. It's not really an action car. I like the wheels on these. They look chunky and mean. Can you see them, guys? Yeah, Mad Max. And this has got quite a following, guys. People have actually built this car in real life to scale. One thing though, them lights look mean when you've got a light kit fitted. I've noticed that. They look kind of crazy. Should take it out of the box. Well, we're going to put it on the display stand anyway. I am not good at opening these boxes. I end up tearing everything. Oh, I've done right. Yeah, I am so impressed with myself today. Okay, you can go there. And, yeah. So, that's the Road Warrior. Oh, the wheels come on. Where on? Where's that wheel come from? Hey. Well, all the wheels are there, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Is that just a spare that goes on the car? Is that some NOS back in the day? I don't know. And my hands are wobbling, guys, because I'm leaning over from behind the camera, so bear with me. Is that, I don't know, what is that? Is that even the same size as the tyres? Same tread? Looks like a front tyre. I don't get that. Was that on there some kind of spare? I don't really get it. I like the engine mod things that comes out of there. Anyhow, right. Looks like we'll have to make a bit of room. So sorry guys, you guys are gonna have to come out. Okay. And I managed to get something that was pre-owned. And again, it was one of them that I had, but it was a nice version, and I didn't really want to drive that nice version. If I could get something cheaper when it's driving around the track, you know, if it's a £150 car and I can get one that's £15, I'll drive the £15 one, guys, and save the other one. So, if I'm making race vids with it, you do end up crashing stuff. But I mean, in my race vids anyway, I like to have crashes or jumps, smashing into stuff. And the ones to come, guys, have got even crazier. There's loads of stuff. I've got like construction gear, trains. Yeah, this is definitely from Hero. Right, okay. I think there was a bit of a defect on this, if you notice what it is. But yeah, that's an expensive shell, guys, when it's new and, you know, when you get it basically new, it's expensive. They're going for about 160 to about £100, and this again was cheap because I think it had been used. It was pre-owned. You could tell from the front it's had a bit of a rough life, not crazy, but a bit of a rough life. And there's the only defect, I think, apart from the front end having a bit of a, I don't know, blob of glue on it. It's a light. But you can't really tell, you're going to tell that's got a light, you know, light lens missing. You can't tell, the rest of it's all perfect. Nice. But yeah, when that came up I thought, you know what, it just saves me having to use that brand new car. I can just use this in a rally vid. And I'm good to go. Ready. Put you over there. Right guys, and yep, there's more interesting stuff to come. Don't go away guys, we haven't dried up just yet. I'm not going to say I'm saving the best for last, but there is some more interesting stuff to come. Okay, watch you on the display stand and stay tuned for the next vid. Okay guys, just giving the Mad Max shell a quick spin in its display case. Again, another Skynet production. They haven't produced a body shell for quite some time. I don't know, it's Skynet, I don't know, they're still running, they're still in business, I don't know. But they seem to have done like Batman and Back to the Future, loads of these Japanese ones I don't even know about, Knight Rider. I so wished they would have done the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard. Anyhow, let's get the case open, let's get in there, let's get it out off the stand and on the display stand. Okay guys, so here we've got Skynet's production of Mad Max the Interceptor. I did not know this was a police car. I didn't know, honestly. And this car was exclusive to Australia. This car was basically based on the 1973 XB GT Ford Falcon Coupe, and this car was exclusive to Australia. So, yeah. Basically, they wanted a car to feature in the film as the Black Police Interceptor, a high-performance, evil-looking Australian car. I did not know that. That was old, man. I can't remember Mad Max very well. I know it's what kind of launched Mel Gibson, but yeah. I don't think they expected this movie to do that well. Because after they'd actually finished making this movie, that car just went on tour and it was like in shopping centres and just taken to places and put on display. But when they got worldwide success and the movie took off, and they must have thought, whoa, bring it back. So they brought the car back and they started production of Mad Max 2. And yeah, they made a duplicate of the car, and basically I think they used the duplicate for stunts and held onto the original. So at the end of that movie, I think the car, it crashes or burns and gets destroyed. So they used the second model, not the original, and kept the original intact. So yeah. It is mean though, and with the light kit installed, it looks heavy, man. It looks kind of crazy. I love that engine sticking out, man. I want to put that in a race vid. Yeah. I should even put that in the Fast and Furious race vid that I'm going to do. Because I don't have... Mini Zs don't do a Dodge Charger. So that'll be pretty close to it. And as I say, guys, they did Knight Rider. They did this. They could have done the A-Team van for the Overlander. And they could have done the General Lee. I am so desperately trying to make a General Lee, guys. I've tried it with scale tricks, 132 scale General Lees, but it's not wide enough. Mini Zs are quite a unique size. I've bought loads of cars to try and convert them over, but if the length is right, the width isn't right, and it's going to be a case of having to 3D print one. And funnily enough, I came across a program where someone's actually done it, but I don't think it's for a Mini Z. But supposedly, you can start to mess around. I don't know any of that stuff, but I know people have done something for their other cars. 110 scale you can get, but it's just the Mini Zs, and I don't think the Dukes of Hazzard was big in Japan then, because they've never done that. And supposedly they trashed like 300 of them cars making them episodes. They actually used car after car and smashed them all up. So, anyhow, that is mean, guys, and I'm tempted to put that in my Fast and Furious, because I don't have a Dodge Charger. The way that engine's sticking out looks kind of awesome. So yeah, let's see. Okay, but definitely one for the collection, guys. I'm going to put together my collection of Skynet cars. I didn't go for all of them, guys. There's whole heaps of Skynet cars. There's some Japanese ones. I don't even know what they are, right? But I've gone for the ones that I recognise and I like. So I've got my Batman one, and I've got my Knight Rider kit. So I'm going to put them together as a bit of a collection, guys. You can see them. So they'll be on the stand, and you'll see them in their display cases as well, with the official packaging around it. But yeah, the DeLorean Back to the Future car looks okay, but not really like a race spec kind of, I don't know, look a bit weird really in my race vids. I kind of get stuff that I'm going to use. So yeah, this is something I will definitely be wanting to use. So guys, stay tuned for that. Let's move on. And guys, there's some crazy stuff to come. Anyhow, let's see what's next. Okay guys, so here we've got the pre-owned version of the Subaru Impreza WRC 2008. And I believe this is the number 5 Salzburg version. So yeah, apart from a bit of damage in the front, it's perfectly fine. I like the way it's looking with them drift wheels, guys. So I had these drift wheels that had the stickers. Now these stickers are interesting, pretty hard to get hold of now, but these stickers are actually for Formula 1 tyres, but you can get them onto drift wheels. So they won't go onto normal wheels, I don't think, the rubber ones, because there's too much flex and they're not big enough. The sidewall isn't big enough, but they seem to go onto drift wheels. So they look pretty cool, man. That looks mean. I don't know what you guys think, but the black wheel with the white logos kind of like looks mean under that shell. Tell me what you think. I mean, normally, guys, you know, they come with the gold wheels, so yeah. And that has become one of them cars that has just started to go towards super silly money. People want £250 for that body shell. You know, that's why when it came up for about £15 pre-owned, I'm like, yep, I'll just keep my new one in its case and just use this one. So, a whole heap of history, guys, with this car. And Subaru, they've like cemented their legacy, guys, in the rally championships. Amazing. So I think this is powered by a 2-litre engine, and it was a 4-cylinder boxer engine producing 224 kilowatts, or about 300 horsepower. They made it a longer wheelbase and shorter front and rear overhangs than its predecessor. Peak torque on this car was 650 Nm, 3000 RPM. It's just crazy, man. But what's crazy is when they bring that technology onto street cars. So yeah, because it's pre-owned, I'm not going to spend that much time going over them, guys. But yeah, nice. And the gold wheels are okay, guys, but I just think that looks crazy. So this has become very rare now, especially the older shells. They've got the newer shells out, and they've kind of hit some value, but these older ones are pretty hard to find. And I think RC Sparks, when he did his when he drove his Mini Zs in Canada, that was one of the cars he was actually using. Yep, but hard to get hold of now. Okay, guys, stay tuned. Much more cool stuff to come as well. Alright. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.